Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Lightning Gaming. So guys, for those of you that already tried the new event over at Drax Dungeon, you would have noticed that inside that dungeon there are some enemies with insane amount of hit points, but not only that, they also seem to do a lot of damage as well. But in this video I'm gonna show you how you can easily take care of those enemies without needing to fight them and bring down that tons of hit points. And also if you do it this way, you won't even need a thrall, you can go and do it solo as long as you have some decent armor and gear. Now before I get started, if you are new to my channel, please remember to like and subscribe. But with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so if you haven't tried this event already, you can find this event over at the Drax Dungeon. For the new players that doesn't know where that is, that can be located right over here on the map, like you can see right next to Noob River. Now the only things I recommend you bring with you is a torch and then at least a good set of armor and some good weapons. But that's completely up to you, it depends on how good you are at the game. But in order to start this event, you are just gonna enter the Drax Dungeon just like you always do. You're gonna need some NPC to follow you up on the pressure plate, you're gonna knock him down and that's gonna give you access to the Drax Dungeon, or in this case to the event. Alright, so once you kill the NPC on this pressure plate, the dungeon will open and you are ready to start the event. Now I already made a video showing you everything you need to know about this event, but in this video I'm gonna show you how you can quickly take care of the enemies inside this dungeon that have that huge amount of hit points. Now guys, the enemies I'm talking about is gonna be these worms. There's a couple of places inside this dungeon where they are actually gonna spawn. Now if you try and attack them, even if you have a thrall attacking them, it will take you ages to get rid of all those hit points. And like you can see guys, they also do a very good amount of damage. But the secret to take them out fast, especially those first ones, is basically to let them follow you onto one of the traps inside this dungeon. There are gonna be multiple. And these traps will actually do a ton of damage to these worms. Like you can see guys, they went over one trap and both of them are almost dead already. I'm talking about these pressure plates, of course. If they go over it, I actually just ran into one. But yeah, like you can see guys, if they go over it, they will instantly explode. Most of the times they will die after only one or two of these traps. And of course you can just check everywhere in the area. You will see that there is traps everywhere. So I think this is what the devs intended with the traps being so close to the worms. So if this worm go over one of these traps, he's gonna die as well, like you can see there. So yeah, that's a way you can take care of them super fast. Now if you go to the main area of the dungeon where the boss is gonna be located, the boss himself is pretty easy to fight. I mean, there's a lot stronger enemies in the game already than this boss. But the problem could be the two worms that spawns in with him while you are busy fighting him. Now over here at the end of the dungeon there is gonna be no traps you can use to kill these worms. There is however gonna be noxious gas. So if I let this worm follow me up to the circle area, you will see that every now and then there will be almost like a waterfall coming out of the sky, and that is gonna be what is gonna do the most damage to these worms. So I'm just waiting for one of them to spawn in. There we go, I'm talking about this right over here. So you basically just want to let the worms follow you underneath that poison, and just like the traps, this will also do a ton of damage to the worms. Now keep in mind that every time you kill these two worms at the end over by the boss, they will simply respawn. So you are gonna have to almost like time this perfectly, because if you kill the main boss, the worms that are still there is gonna stay there, so you are gonna need to fight them. And you should also keep in mind that as soon as you beat the main boss in this dungeon, the worms that are still left is gonna stay there. The only difference is that this poison on the sides will disappear. So you are basically gonna have to fight them heads on, or you can simply run away after grabbing the main loot. Okay, so right now he's on top throwing me with the fire, but we're gonna wait for him to come down. Like you can see guys, one of the worms already spawned back in after I killed the other two. So yeah, they are simply gonna keep respawning until you kill the main boss. But if you want to kill them quickly, maybe they are blocking you or something like that, you can use the poison on the sides. So I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna take out the main boss quickly, just to show you what is gonna happen after I take him out. So both of the worms is here, like you can see. Now I just need to take him out. Okay, so let's just wait until he gets in front of the worms. There we go, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna kill him. Okay, let me run a little bit more. Okay, there we go, that should be good. Alright, so once I take this boss down, all the poison on the sides will disappear, so you can no longer just quickly take out the worms. Instead, you are gonna have to fight them, or the second option you have is to simply run away, just grab all the loot and run away. Of course, the keys to get the final loot you can get from the boss, so I'm just gonna go and dodge those worms, just grab the keys, then I'm gonna open the chest, grab all the loot and just get out of the area. Now of course, if you wanted to, you can also fight those worms, but if you want to do that, I would suggest bringing a thrall, otherwise it's just gonna take a bunch of time. But yeah, that's about it for this video. So if you want to take the worms out fast, either use the traps inside the dungeon or the poison at the end like I showed you. If you are new to my channel, please remember to like and subscribe, but until next time guys, cheers, see ya.